controllare le proprie vendite con quello strumento che già ha un bel S400, ma i suoi venditori gli stanno dicendo che non riescono a utilizzare quello strumento, per esempio, come sistema per gestire le loro vendite.
Okay. So when we implement the CRM for them, we tell them, we give them the tools, better or worse than the ones they already have, to control the sales process. But the salesmen say the same thing. It doesn't work on my iPhone, it doesn't work in iPhone, it doesn't work in offline. Okay? The salesmen say it's not good. Okay? So we have a system to control the sales, but nobody's using it, and we don't really control the sales process system. Okay?
Sì, praticamente i venditori gli stanno dando dei feedback negativi per cui dicono, giustamente, di non avere gli strumenti per lavorare, per registrare.
So my speech is going to try to analyze why this is happening. Okay, why can't we just install CRM and have the sales process under control? Okay, and try to focus on some of the needs that are there.
Quindi il resto dello speech è riguardo il perché succede questo, e quindi perché aver installato CRM non è sufficiente a controllare le vendite, e qualche particolarità sui bisogni che bisogna mettere a mangiare, sui bisogni per poter
solve the problem. Okay? Let's imagine another situation. Okay, a computer technician has to go to fix a computer, so he gets his tools, he leaves, and when he comes back, he doesn't tell you how much time he spent, where he went, what he used, doesn't tell you anything. He just gives you a signed quote from the client saying that it's fixed. Okay. So you can invoice it. Okay.
Facciamo un altro esempio: c'è un tecnico che fa assistenza, deve uscire dal cliente, esce, fa l'assistenza, torna in ufficio, non ci dice dove è stato, quanto tempo ha impiegato, ci dà una bella carta firmata con l'intervento giusto per poter fare la fattura al cliente.
Okay. So you have no control of if he's rentable, if he's profitable. You have no control of what if you have to spend charge more for material. You have absolutely no control of what's happening.
E quindi non c'è controllo rispetto a quello che.
Okay. We could do the same example with programming. You ask him to program something, and all of a sudden it's programmed. You don't know if it took him more or less, what he did. You don't know, and you don't even know how he solved it. Okay, but you know it's finished. The client says it's happy, so you can vote. Okay. Yeah, okay. And we could continue with many examples like this. A person in a production chain that says, okay, you have to cut this wood. And when you finish cutting the wood, you have to leave it here. Okay, and you could have somebody who's not putting the wood there, or put it over here instead of over there. And in any of these cases, okay, the responsible of this process would probably end up asking the person to do his work right, okay, to come and inform of how much material he used, how much time he spent, and if he doesn't do it, you would send him home because he's not helping you control the business.
Okay. Ci sono anche altri esempi possibili, tipo un programmatore in cui non sappiamo quante ore ha lavorato su un progetto, piuttosto che in una catena di montaggio, c'è l'esempio di un falegname, gli si dice semplicemente di mettere lì il pezzo di legno e poi questo magari non lo mette neanche lì, piuttosto che sparisce. A un certo punto un manager dovrà chiarirgli a questi collaboratori di segnare, non so, il legno, quanto è stato consumato, il tempo che è stato usato, tutta questa serie di cose, e se non viene fatta, quella è la porta, possono andare a casa.
Totally logical process. Okay, just a total logical situation. Okay, so now we ports the same logic to the salesman. Okay? Salesman leaves, spends all morning walking around doing whatever he has to do, and he brings you the quote signed by the client, so you can start production and doing whatever he sold. You have no idea what he did. He could have sold that in half an hour and spend the rest of the day just walking around. I don't know. Okay? And when you ask, when the responsible tells the salesman, okay, fill in your calendar, tell me what you did, what happened. He said, well, it doesn't work on my offline client. I can't do it from the iPhone, and it's so, and the software is so ugly. I mean, it just can't work, And what does the responsible do? Instead of saying, okay, go home, like we did before, he walks to the programming department and says, hey, you gotta fix the software, okay?
In questo caso il problema viene ribaltato, nel senso che nel momento in cui il venditore dice non mi piace l'iPhone, c'è l'app per l'iPhone, non riesco a farlo offline, eccetera, eccetera, a posto di indicargli la porta per andarsene, e il manager va dai programmatori e dice che cavolo di programma abbiamo che non riesce a fare questa serie di cose.
And this is because they are experts, total experts, not specialists in certain tasks. They're experts. They know everything. They know the sales process. They know the clients. They know the products. They have total control of the whole sales process. Okay, they do everything, which is the second email I received. They go and receive the money from the client. They do the whole thing. So if you send him home, you're sending a big part of your company home with it. So you don't send him home. Okay?
Perché non li mandano a casa? Il portafoglio clienti, ma perché queste persone sono esperte dell'intero sistema produttivo. Riescono a fare, come vedevamo nella seconda mail, riescono a fare tutto, dall'incontro col cliente a freddo fino alla fatturazione e al recupero crediti. E quindi mandarli a casa è una perdita significativa per l'azienda.
This is obviously to the great despair of management that cannot control what's happening. And it's not a question of a CRM or a piece of software. It's more inside the business than just a piece of software.
Quello è il povero management. He was the manager.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start to see why this is. What can we do to get that control back into the company? Okay, so we can start using our software correctly and kind of fix this empowered people. And to do that, the first thing we have to see is what is the sales process? What are these people? What should the salesmen be doing instead of doing everything? And how can we kind of fix that? Okay. So, I mean, you should know, maybe even better than I do, what is the sales process to any company? I mean, you taught them this.
Probably.
They studied it? No? Anybody want to try? Okay, then we'll do what everybody does. We'll ask Wikipedia. Okay? Wikipedia is incredible, and it says that a sales process or funnel or tunnel is a systematic approach to selling a product or a service. Okay? I just told you that the sales process has nothing of systematic. The salesmen are just out there selling, I mean, there's nothing about systematic, so I don't know where they got this from, or, this would be nice, but it's not what it is, okay?
This is the definition.
That's the definition, yeah. So maybe if you could just get the salesman to do the definition, we could maybe, that would be pretty good. Okay, the way I see the sales process is a little different than this. This is Wikipedia. Okay, you can go on Wikipedia. The same graph is there. Exactly. I add, in my mind structure, I add the marketing or lead generation above. Okay, for me, an opportunity is really already a potential sale. Okay, those leads generation where I'm just finding people that could be interested in my business. Okay, I put that above. Okay, I would have another, okay, and I would get rid of the account maintenance. That has nothing to do with sales process. A sales are the steps you need to find people that are interested in your products and sell it to them. You don't have to maintain him. You can sell to him again, okay, or you can do other things, but the maintenance of a client, the retaining of a client is customer service. It's doing your work well. If your business process control is good, the client has no reason to leave. He has good reason to buy again if it's going well, okay? But this is not sales process. This is something else.
Sì, l'ultima parte, la account maintenance, cioè il fatto di tenere il cliente e di servirlo, non dovrebbe essere parte del processo di vendita. Il processo di vendita deve arrivare, diciamo, dal trovare tutti i potenziali clienti, e quindi a una parte precedente, superiore al processo di vendita, fino escludendo appunto l'account maintenance. Poi il cliente potrebbe tornare a comprare, quindi rientra nella catena delle vendite, ma dovrebbe essere il controllo che viene fatto a livello di azienda, il business control, la funzione che mi permette di tenere il cliente.
I have a little note here that says, which I got from an article. It says that if we ask the majority of business people, management, how is their sales process, we would inevitably find that they say that salespeople spend only a small percent of their time selling. Okay, that you don't know when the sales are coming. Okay, it's just maybe today you get 5 sales, and then you spend the whole month with no sales at all. Okay. There's always a conflict between production and sales because of this lumpiness, okay? And the one that I really like is salespeople are all but impossible to manage, okay? They're a reader party. They do what they have to do, okay?
Ci sono 4 risposte tipiche se doveste chiedere a un manager vendita riguardo appunto ai suoi venditori. La prima è che il venditore occupa una piccolissima parte del proprio tempo nella vendita e fa nella stragrande parte restante del tempo fa altro, che il processo di vendita, il fatto che arrivino con costanza le vendite, in realtà è un processo casuale, quindi non si sa quando arrivano le vendite, che ci sarà sempre una lotta tra i venditori e il resto dell'azienda e che la cosa più interessante è che i sales people, i venditori, sono impossibili da gestire.
Okay, so let's look at this process and compare it with